folks. It doesn't look like that many apples, but it's a lot. In order to do anything, like, I guess I get a fair bit done out here. In order to do anything, you need a good system for it. You can't, if you have a bad system, it sucks up all your time. You don't get done what you want. I mean, not that you ever get done everything you want, but you don't get done enough. So, I've been canning. It's canning season. All of this, we're supposed to get maybe a real frost on Saturday. So, everything needs to be sorted before winter. Winter is coming real fast. I got my turnips all in pickles, and I found a good system for saucing these apples. As you can see, there's damage on them. There's like some hail damage and stuff. These are actually pretty big apples. They're, apple sized. But the ones that taste good over here are a lot smaller. And so I mix these two together when I'm making applesauce. But if I had to peel and core all these apples, I would not make any applesauce. It just would not happen. So I dug out something that I had been given, which looks like a cone with holes in it. And there's a wood piece that goes in the center, and you swirl it around, and it pushes all of the pulp out, the applesauce, after the apples are cooked. And then you have just the seeds and the skins left. That's all seeds and skins. You get actually a lot of return for all of your apples. You want any of that, guys? Lots and lots of applesauce with very little work. You have to cook the apples whole, and they are in danger of scorching if you do that. So I'm getting together all the crock pots. I have 3 crock pots in the house. And using that. So I'm trying to go through this very efficient system where I pick apples, put them in a crock pot, pull them out, put them through the strainer, put them into cans and into the water bath, just like that. And hopefully I can get a lot of these apples converted to applesauce. And that's, it's actually a lot of apples. That's cans and cans and cans of applesauce. And these aren't the tastiest apples. So I got some grapes and some plums from the food truck. And so I'm making myself grape applesauce, which seems like the kind of thing that little kids have in weird tubes in their lunches. So I'm kind of into that. Gonna make some plum applesauce. Gonna make some bourbon, various kinds of flavored applesauce anyhow with booze in it, because booze tends to be a vehicle for a lot of really neat flavors. So when you put it into your preserves, it's pretty great. You don't have to reinvent your flavor profile all over again. You're just adding it to apple. Meanwhile, the piglets keep rampaging. I set this up so it's harder to get into. And instead they got into my potatoes. I kicked them out just now, but I haven't actually taken an inventory of the damage. Luckily there are a lot of potatoes, so if there was damage it won't be too badly damaged, I guess. I mean, that doesn't look great. I don't see any potatoes on the surface. I honestly can't tell if that's a pig that ate or something else that ate that. It doesn't really look like it was eaten by a pig. And the pigs would probably be going after I don't think that's a pig. The pigs would probably be going after the bugs anyhow. They just plowed all the corn and beets up and ate that, like straight up ate it. You can see those are the roots there. They left me some dill, which is kind of them. They left me a little bit of parsley, which is nice, I guess. But they sure did a number on some. Like, I wonder why they chose the spots that they chose. They chewed off the stems of these. So interesting. The choices they made, right? I always try and learn from that sort of thing because it's helpful to know what's going on. Doesn't really look like they came in here. They left these for sure. So interesting. You know, I mean, good animal husbandry, right? You need to know what they're thinking in order to make their lives happy. I don't know if they actually like ate potatoes. I can't tell. And I don't know what my yield was ever going to be like here. Oh, my little fingerlings. I don't know. Maybe I should come out. Maybe I should have potatoes for dinner. Come out here and dig around and see what's going on under here. Yeah. Interesting, right? Oh, there's another hole. They just chose like these specific spots where they dug. Oh, wow. Okay. That's poop. And those are potatoes. And they didn't bite into those at all. They just dug them up. Guess that's, I mean, that's a good dinner, right? I'm just going to put those in my pocket and have those for dinner. Thanks, pigs. Oh, more unveiled. Oh, actually, it's not a bad potato crop, though. Like, considering how late these went in, I'm actually kind of impressed. I am going to cover those. I think this is more than I can eat for... Oh, this is one that I cut up when I put it in the ground. That I cut into pieces. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have a couple dinners worth of potatoes. I have to do a lunch for the field tomorrow. I'm not going to be home for work. I'm going to be out where there are no microwaves or running water or anything. So maybe I'll make a potato salad. This is how I eat most of the time. I just wander around looking at what's going on and eat whatever makes sense. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what my potato crop is going to be like. This is going to be so interesting to harvest. As long as the pigs don't get back in here. Not that really it would be that bad to be having potatoes every night from the garden. Oh, pigs. Hey, pecans. They've settled in so well. I was so worried about it, honestly, that they wouldn't. Because they're such domesticated animals. They're doing well. You're doing well. And you're very beautiful and proper farm duck looking. Yes, you are. Well, it rained, like, I mean, even when I don't say it rained, it's probably rained. It's rained again. Mud everywhere. Rhubarb is one of the things I'm planning on putting in my applesauce because I have so much of it to flavor the applesauce. One of the things that I need to do before snow falls, and we're starting to look at snowfall territory now, is to tidy up everything that's on the ground that could get stuck in the blades of the snowblower, and to take anything that I might want to access and put it under cover. It's hard, if you're from the coast or somewhere where it doesn't snow a lot, it's hard to conceptualize the need for that. But after there's a foot of snow on the ground, anything at all that you want, you won't be able to find. So whether that's like these fence posts over here, not that I will probably be using fence posts, but maybe if I decide I need to use them to improvise something, whether that's any containers, any animal carriers, any feed dishes, any buckets, any pieces of wood, any tools, any wheelbarrows, just like every single thing that you can imagine wanting has to go more or less indoors. Which is if you don't have that issue, the ducks are flirting. She bends her head down like that and quacks a lot. She's flirting. Anyhow, if you're used to being able to put things outside, it's hard to imagine just how little space you have for all of this stuff. It just all has to go somewhere. And like this barn, I can't just put stuff in this barn. So I put stuff in the barn, I have to snow blow this whole path all the way back there. And the snowblower doesn't really like this hill, so it'll like get stuck part way up anyhow. I would have to like move. Well, I should pick up all this plastic anyhow. Like every stick. And if I don't pick up every stick from the field, then I have to mark the path that the snowblower can go up. So it's just different, right? It's on the other hand, in the winter there's no mud. My house actually can be clean, even though it's crowded with stuff, because the mud is all under the snow. There's no dirt. On the other hand, it means I need to get sand and gravel because birds don't have teeth. Well, I mean, geese have teeth all over their mouth and on their tongue, but they also have, they eat rocks and keep the rocks in their stomach, and the rocks get crunched up by the mussels, and they use those rocks to break up their food, like you use your teeth to break up your food. So they all need access to enough gravel, sand and gravel over the winter to digest their food, which isn't something you normally think about, right? But I need to have, like, I either need to buy it or to prepare buckets of it before the snow falls, because you can't just go somewhere and get it. Not only is it under snow, but the ground is frozen solid. Pigs are definitely almost done in here. You almost done? Oh, look. Look at that nap. Oh, everyone's napping. Nice naps, everyone. Aw. They're all so cute. Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny. You've really changed colors. Can't believe that she used to be red. Like, not even that red, but like that red back there. A lot of piglets get stripes on them when they're babies. Not this breed, but many breeds, especially wild hogs. And I wonder if this orange is kind of similar. they start with it and then they lose it as they get older. Rapunzel still has a bit of it too. You can see some cabbage leaves here. I got that food from the grocery store, their expired food, and there was there were some cakes in there. And so they actually got cabbages and cakes for dinner one night. Hey everyone. You know where you're going next? You're going back there next. Yep. You'll like that. It's not food time yet though. I'm sorry about that. Oh. Hi, small one. How you doing? Got some more of the piglets going away on Sunday. And then probably time to see if I can book an appointment at the abattoir for spring. Let's see if I can. I'm not really expecting to. Hey, guy. Hey, you. You have mud on your face. Big disgrace. Yes. One of the things that I like about, oh, careful guys, about the farm is looking forward in time to what is going to happen. Not just things that I'm going to do, but things that will happen inevitably. Okay. So I am going to plant this area with hascaps. You can see my, I planted a green manure-ish of daikon and clover here. It's starting to come up. I don't know if the frost will take it down, in which case it was kind of a waste of money, or if it'll keep growing through sort of the warmer fall. We'll see. Sort of imagining this tree gone because it's casting shade in places that I don't want. Imagining, hey cuties, you're pretty cute. Imagining these little trees here, the tiny standing ones, growing and casting shade out this way. So you can see this tree here, its shade is going up there right now. And so if this tree here gets big, then its shade will go back that way. Good for the pigs. I am starting to need to take some trees down around the sewage lagoon there. Some of them I can do, some of them I can't. Hi geese. I really like my geese. Which is good, I guess. Probably why I have so many. Some of them need to go, I'm hoping, to the abattoir. I'm hoping I can find someone who will remove the feathers for me, because that's just a lot of work. And when you have like a whole goose and you have the skin intact, you can do some amazing things. I do feel like I owe it to my animals to treasure and enjoy the food they give me. Piglets were in there, which is just fine. I want them to be as comfortable as they can in there in carriers. The rose hips are doing nice. And look at those chickens. They're so happy perching. What about you, chickens? You're just all in a big clump. Oh, you were perching on the root? Oh, that's cute. You make cute chicken noises. So I think with that, I will go get my apples into the slow cooker and figure out what I'm going to do with these potatoes. You all have a good afternoon.